FIA has imposed for next year, let's say, quite a big change in terms of safety for side impact. So the volume of foam has been increased for side impact, and in fact, in order to be able to put this foam on the side of the car, we are allowed to modify the door panel. So we are not allowed to do what we want, but we are allowed to shift the main shape of the door panel in the Y direction in order to install the volume of foam we need for the side impact protections. So in fact, what has been done and what everybody is doing, because it's a regulation, you have still some foam inside the door panel, which is under carbon fiber panel. So this is like 2016 car. In this way, there is no change. And on top of that, you should have more volume of foam on the other side of the door, which means from the standard skin of the door to the outside. So in fact, we are not allowed to modify the external panel of the standard car. The external panel is still there, is remaining, but between the standard panel and this skin that you see here, we have a volume of foam in order, let's say, to get and to reach what is requested by FIA. So then, in our case, it makes this a bit fancy shape, as you can see. And okay, why it's stopping somewhere? Because let's say there are some dimensions to respect, length and width, and this is what we did. In fact, the foam needs to be as high as possible and close to the shoulder of the driver. Well, in fact, it's a special foam homologated by FIA, which is also, let's say, fireproofed, but which is quite resistant in case of impact. It's the same material we had, in fact, in the door, similar, even if it's not the same, but it's similar. And in fact, it's getting absorption in case of impact. It's a system that, yes, in fact, Volkswagen did quite a lot of study in that, and in fact, they, let's say, participate quite deeply in the elaboration of this, let's say, regulation and safety, let's say, side impact panel. And yes, it is what Volkswagen start to do it, and which is now, let's say, introduced by FIA.